Okay guys, so today what we're going to be learning is how to do the partial quotient method of division. So we've been looking at this a little bit in class and we're going to look at it again right now. The problem I have is 324 divided by 3. And I told you that there are two ways to write your division sentence. One is the way I have it written for you already, and the other is the way I'm going to rewrite it. So 324 divided by 3. Alright, now today, or the other day in class, we looked at making our groups. So our divisor tells us how many groups we're going to have. So our divisor is 3. So that means we're going to need to have 3 groups. And then our dividend, or the number here inside the den, is the dividend. And it is 324. And that is how many we need to split equally into our 3 groups. So we looked at this with our base 10 blocks. I'm going to draw that for us. So we've got 3 hundreds. We've got 2 tens, and we have 4 ones. Alright, so in order for us to divide, I told you that we always need to look at the number or the digit that holds the most value. So in this number, we have 4 ones, 2 tens, and 3 hundreds. So the number or the digit that holds the most value is the hundreds place. So that's where we'll start. So if I have 3 hundreds, you need to think, how many hundreds can I put in each group? You can put 100 in each group. Let's try that. 100, 100, 100. How many hundreds are we left with? None. Alright, going over here to our partial quotients division model. What we do is we think, 3 times what will get me close to 300? Well, we already did that. We did 100. Alright, so 3 times 100 is 300. That's exactly how many hundreds we have. So when we subtract, we're left with 24, just like we are with our base 10 blocks. So now I think, how many tens could I put evenly into my 3 groups? Well, you can't put any because you only have 2 and you have 3 groups. So what do we have to do? Knowing our knowledge that we have of base 10 blocks, we know that we need to trade in our tens for ones. So if I trade in 2 tens for ones, how many ones will that equal? Each 10 is worth 10 ones. So if we have 2, that's worth 20. So if I trade in a 10, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Trade in another 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Now I have a total of 24 ones. So we go back to our fast facts. This is why this comes in handy for us to know our fast facts. 3 times what gets us close to 24? If you don't know, you have a few options here. You can just give away 1 to each group until there are none left. Or we can think about our fast facts. Well, if you don't know 3 times what equals 24, you can think about numbers that are more familiar to you. So maybe 3 times 5 equals 15. Okay. 3 times 6 equals 18. We're getting closer, but we're still not to 24. 3 times 7 equals 21. Ooh, we're getting close. 3 times 8 equals 24. That's it. Alright, so we can see that if we put 8 ones in each group, we should give them all away. So we can try that. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Ooh, that worked out good. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So how many did we give to each group? We gave 8 ones to each group. So I come out here to my 24. Across from it, I put my 8. Then I think 8 times 3 is 24. I subtract. And that's how many I have left. I have none left. So that's my remainder, which is 0. Remainder 0. Then I have to add my partial quotients out over here to the side. 100 plus 8 is 108, and I have no remainder. So I'll go back over here to my model where I drew it, and I see I have 100 flat in each group, and I have 8 ones in each group. So I think I'm correct. There's one final step that we can do just to check if we're not really certain, or if we just want to make positive that we are correct, and that is to check our work. So I'm running out of room here. I'm going to squeeze it in over here. I'm going to do 108 times 3. So when we're checking our work, we take our quotient and we multiply it by our divisor. And that should give us our dividend. So let's check and see. 3 times 8 is 24. So I put my 4. Bring up my 2. 3 times 0 is 0. Plus 2 is 2. And 3 times 1 is 3. And I got my answer. So I am correct. Thank you for watching. I hope this has helped.